Hey everyone, today we are sipping an affordable wine that's going to be a hit with any of you California Merlot or Amarone fans out there. This is the Zonin Valpolicella Ripasso Superiore 2016, 19 bucks in the LCBO. It's just a really nice wine for the winter holidays, and that's why it is the day 2 pick for my 12 days of Christmas wine under 20 bucks. So why do we like this wine? In the glass, the Zonin Ripasso is medium bodied and literally smells like Christmas. You know that fancy fruitcake your mom buys every year? That one. It also has great notes of stewed brambleberry, clove tobacco, and cocoa. I would have this with lamb, mincemeat pie, or even just a holiday cheese board. And now I'm going to change things up and do all my educational info in the back half. So if you've been following my videos for a while, then you know that I've been doing all my educational stuff first. I'm going to change that now, and this is my Cork Dork section. Valpolicella is a wine region north of Verona, Italy, but I feel like everyone in Canada hears Valpolicella and they just think, right, that's the crap wine I drank when I was 19. So first things first, let's clear a couple things up. In the 90s, Valpolicella was super commercialized, and a lot of those grapes were planted on the subpar flat vineyards that are technically still in this area. But the Valpolicella wine growing region is actually very mountainous and has a lot of fine wine. So it starts in the Alps north of Verona, and as it moves south, it creates this amphitheater of gorgeous vineyards. And the best grapes are grown on the slopes, really like any great wine region. A tip is that when you're in the LCBO, go and find the Valpolicella Superiore. That's your best chance you're getting mountain grapes, and it's going to be better value. Speaking of grapes, Valpolicella is not a grape. It's a region and a blend of specific grapes. So Corvina, Corvinero, Rondinella, and maybe some Molinara. Each of these tastes very different, but when they're blended together, they create that really fruity mountain fruit style of Valpolicella. Next, and this is where things can get kind of tricky, guys. Ripasso is the name of a classified wine, but it's also the name of a winemaking practice. Amarone is similar. It's a wine growing region, but it's also the practice of passito. So for reference, Amarone is the process of taking Valpolicella grapes, drying them on straw mats, turning them into raisins for a period of 3 to 4 months, then fermenting them, then aging them for a few years, and then bottling them for sale. Ripasso, which means to pass over, repassing in Italian, means to take Valpolicella wine that's already been fermented, putting it into an Amarone tank where the only thing that's left in there is the dried raisined skin after fermentation. And they're still warm, the skins are still sweet, and what happens is when you add that wine in, it kicks off a second fermentation, changing the wine totally and creating all these really sweet, beautiful flavors, not in the overwhelming sense that is Amarone, but just more of like a whisper in the background. And that's how you get Ripasso. On that note, thanks for watching and happy sipping.